Hello, my name is Tony and this is a brief video commenting on some recent events reflected through the dystopian prism of my increasingly miserable time in lockdown. When I was a kid, Corona was fizzy and came in glass bottles. You drank it, returned the bottles to the shop and got money back. This was the 70s. So these days any snowflakey, environmentally woke, social justice, warrior, extinction rebellion, pseudo-activist types who think they invented recycling to save the planet can go fuck themselves. I was doing this stuff back when recycling meant nothing more than riding your rally chopper more than once a day, and the ozone layer didn't have a fucking big hole in it the size of a snowflake's sense of ego and entitlement. And look where it got us. Yeah, right. Corona was a fizzy pop drink in a glass bottle. Corona then became a Mexican beer in a glass bottle. Now it's a world-destroying virus. No glass bottle, China. Born of free-range bat soup and dodgy seals on refrigerators and crap safety protocols in virus research laboratories. Funny how the Nazis killed millions and the world held their ass to account. China kills millions and the world shrugs with little more than, "Oops, what have you gone and done now, you little rascals?" What the fuck? Imagine if America had done this, or the UK, or Sweden, or God forbid Germany. Mein Gott in Himmel, there would be hell to pay. Now, before some thin-skinned, knee-jerk, reactionary, self-righteous woke burger plays the racism card, let me tell you straight here and now, I wouldn't be giving a free pass to any country, most certainly my own included, that was responsible for this scale of global genocide, accidentally or not. I don't care who the fuck you are, what race you are, you kill millions and screw with my life into the bargain, I'm going to point it out and call into question why there's been no acknowledgement of responsibility or an attempt at some honesty and something resembling an apology, considering all that has come to pass is the least you would expect from any civilized country. Are my expectations just way too high? I guess they fucking are. So, is this what we've come to? Is this who we are now? We live in times where world leaders have become the global schoolyard bullies. They steal your pocket money, punch you in the guts, stamp your nerdy glasses into the dirt in full view of witnesses and on CCTV, then deny they did it. You flew into restricted airspace.
Yep, we didn't.
Yeah, we monitored the jets. Came from your airbase. You flew in restricted airspace. Saber rattling, got it all on film. Not us. We didn't do it. You shot down a civilian airliner. Nah, we didn't. We tracked the missile from your missile base. You did it.
Wasn't us.
You nerve-gassed your own people.
Nope, not me.
You sent 2 covert agents to kill someone in our country.
They were just tourists with low tolerance for cold, wet weather, so they came home early.
They trained in Siberia, for fuck's sake. We have proof.
No, you haven't.
Oh, yes, we have. Oh, no, you haven't. You unleashed a deadly virus on the world and killed millions.
Forget it, Jake. It's Chinatown.
Gaslighting on the grandest scale imaginable. President Trump at a press conference, no, not the one where he suggested the injection of neat disinfectant into the human body as a viable treatment option, comedy gold folks, called it the Chinese virus.
Some important developments in our war against the Chinese virus.
A highly gifted crusading reporter asked the incredibly incisive question,
why do you keep calling this the Chinese virus?
Why do you call it the Chinese virus? Well, genius, for the same reason you call French wine French wine. It comes from fucking France. Why do you think he called it that? Because it hails from Paraguay? Jesus H. Christ.
It comes from China. That's why. It comes from China. I want to be accurate.
This is the level of intellectual functioning at play in the media these days. You can't name stuff for what it is anymore without some self-righteous, virtue-signalling numbskull getting all huffy and offended. When did that happen? How do you address anything in any relevant, positive way unless you accept the essential truth of the matter? Let's pretend it didn't come from China then. Let's pretend there's no reason why it came into being. Let's look no further. It just happened. How do we stop it happening again? Fuck knows. It didn't come from anywhere, and there was no reason for it. Therefore, we can never take steps to prevent a similar event. We'll just have to hope for the best, and failing that, bend over and kiss our asses goodbye. Talking of kissing asses goodbye, or at least wishing we could, the super intellects of royal elopers Harry and Meghan have been busy of late in an attempt to cheer everyone up with their amazing comedy stylings. Are they being advised by a think tank of lifers in a high-security mental hospital, one wonders? Along with issuing banal missives extolling their selfless humanity and proclaiming their objective to become the sages and saviours of the human race, they announce that from now on they will cherry-pick the media they will stoop to communicate with, and the media they will not. Yeah, wonder how that'll work out for you. Maybe take note that the media outlets they choose not to deal with directly are still pretty much at liberty to take what they give to their favoured media cronies, reiterate it, and comment on it, in whatever way they see fit. Yep, clearly on a winner with this one. Next, they lose round 1 of a court battle with the Mail on Sunday because their case is deemed by the judge to be vexatious and inaccurate and woefully short on specific details. Literally, their beef boils down to the equivalent of taking offence at a retweet of something already tweeted and in the public domain and calling it an invasion of privacy and breach of personal copyright. This is looking to be really worthwhile. Cry wolf much? Protest too much? Much? Best of all, we can look forward to their forthcoming autobiography, Finding Freedom. The Making of a Modern Royal Family. Finding freedom from what exactly? Freedom from a life of limitless wealth and opportunity, infinite privilege and absolute luxury? Yep, many's the time I've wished I could be free of such things too. Life is hard, ain't it? Finding freedom from the best free ride on the planet. It's most people's dream, if only. Got to love that subtitle though. The Making of a Modern Royal Family. For people who don't want to be royal or perceived as having anything to do with royalty, they're certainly massively fond of the term royal and applying it to themselves. Weren't they disallowed from using royal in any bid to milk the living bejesus out of their prior royal status? Why would they call themselves a royal family when they are no longer royal and don't want to be royal? Isn't royalty what they were supposed to be seeking freedom from? It's a right royal mystery and no mistake. Maybe the book will solve it for us. It's been written by 2 journos who are very much positively predisposed to the spellbinding magic of Hazard and Megxit, and based on an interview. Bound to be an epic read then, a worthy and incisive exploration and in-depth analysis of the trials and tribulations of these 2 multi-talented godlike geniuses. A Nobel Prize or a Pulitzer can't be far away. I wonder if it will explore Harry's new role as Meghan's pimp. He pimped her out to Disney to do some voice work on a documentary about elephants, with no obvious sense of shame or embarrassment. Just one step removed from... I bet he's really proud of himself, and I bet the royal family are really proud of him. Boris Johnson had a brush with death recently. Personally, I'm glad he survived comparatively up against the likes of Harry, Meghan, and a host of other self-adoring media black holes. He somehow manages to shine like a beacon of reason, thoughtful integrity, and intelligence. I can't believe I just said those words. This is what I've been reduced to. Things are this bad now. So lockdown continues in the year of the plague 2020. There was a point in time recently when I thought I was going insane, but looking around me and taking certain things into consideration, I am reassured. I know it's not me, and I know it's not the world. Some of the people in it, though, well, what can you say? Decent, everyday people are dying all around, yet this virus never seems to target the truly worthless we could all do without. The despots, the creeps, the butchers, the murderers, the ones who continue to behave as if it's all about them and this world is just one big personal sandbox in which they can indulge their self-absorption and wear their narcissism writ large like a big cosmic badge of honour and decency. And they think the masses will marvel and bend the knee. Maybe some will, happily feeding their terminally voracious, violent, corpulently repugnant egos with no hint of critique or complaint, just simple blind adulation. But I can't, and I won't. Like or dislike as you wish, subscribe if you want, don't if you don't. Speak out or keep stum. Do something or do nothing. Up to you. Here is a meaningless love song, at least I think it's a love song, called Lockdown. Honestly, if you didn't cry, you'd laugh. Or something. away and walking in my sleep. Drift from room to room, rattling around this old house, the company I keep. Keep your social distance, I'll keep mine. Make it go away and toe the line. Would it be so bad if all the stars were blue? I wish I was in lockdown with you. Friend, never to arrive, out of touch and hoping for the best, burning out the lights in the midnight hour. In my mind, the ghosts are laid to rest. Keep your social distance, I'll keep mine. Make it go away and toe the line. Would it be so bad if all the stars were blue? I wish I was in lockdown with you. When this is over, we'll meet again. The sun will rise and life will fill your eyes. When this is over, things won't be the same, but near enough to make your spirits fly. Social distance, I'll keep mine. Make it go away and toe the line. Would it be so bad if all the stars were blue and I could be in lockdown with you? Knowing you still care is all I need to make it through. I wish I was in lockdown